Greetings to you people, and welcome to this portion of the pages of the Verbal Passion and the story of Toy Boy. When we last spoke and told of this story, Toy Boy and his girl Blue Feather had just been released from prison. It was the fifth scenario in a series of scenarios that Toy Boy and Blue Feather had some close calls. We were up to scenario 5. Now, let's read scenario 6 and the conclusion of this story of Toy Boy. Pretty Paul and the Fat Band Posse had sent a message. That was their purpose, even more so than actually bringing our favorite couple, Toy Boy and Blue, to their demise. Morning came, and with that a blessing, because Blue and Toy Boy finally made it to the reservation and Mr. Wise Wolf, Blue's father. Toy Boy, Blue Feather, nor Mr. Wise Wolf knew that Pretty Paul had snitches even on the res, and they had eyes on them. For about the first 3 weeks, things went smooth for Blue Feather and Toy Boy on the res. But when I say 3 weeks, I mean exactly that. Not to mention, I said about, so take it down to about 2.5 weeks. It was a Sunday. All was quiet on the res when Pretty Paul and his crew showed up to the res. Since he was a man of importance, the crew, the Fat Band Posse that is, were greeted by Mr. Wise Wolf. Immediately, Jit went south, with Pretty Paul demanded to see Blue Feather and Toy Boy. Mr. Wise Wolf said Blue, his daughter, was unavailable to be seen. Pretty Paul wasn't trying to hear that Jit and pimp slapped Mr. Wise Wolf. What the hell he do that for? 'Cause Yamasi came out of the woodwork to get in the fight, including Blue Feather and Toy Boy. The fight was on. When he saw him, Pretty Paul went straight for Toy Boy, but Mr. Wise Wolf answered his pimp slap with a 6-piece, 3 to the eyes and 3 to the jaws and mouth. Pretty Paul was dazed. He tried to shake it off and order his men to fire their weapons, but Mr. Wise Wolf's 6-piece dropped him to his knees. Still, Pretty Paul managed to utter loudly, "Shoot these sons of witches!" As his Fat Band Posse raised their weapons, the Yamasi women began to lulu. Out of the sky, there came 9 blazing comets. They crashed through the ground of the reservation and shook everything around them. Out of the smoke, out of the landed comets, stood 1,000 strong, fierce, and unyielding Yamasi ancestors, and they wielded savage, fire-blazing tomahawks in their hands. Pretty Paul and the Fat Band Posse ran from the reservation in their vehicles, never to return again, and Blue Feather, Toy Boy, and Mr. Wise Wolf were happy at peace in their new home as a family on the res. The Holy Joyafa, Story 2 of St. Croce, and at the Star of Clarity does read, "But the ones, your enemies, who stand against you, shall be brought to naught, their limbs, sharp wit, and speech becoming trifling dust in the avenging and righteous hands of mother and father, Tume Tufe." The end.